Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. No matter what time it is that you're watching this, my name is Clarissa Young, and I'm your Fab Motivator. That's F-A-B. I help other women find acceptable balance when it comes to esteem, health, wellness, and prosperity. I'd like to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for liking, for commenting, for sharing this video, and joining me along my journey. I am super excited to come here with you. It is Winning Wednesday. It is Winning Wednesday. And I was going to come here and I was going to share something with you for Winning Wednesday anyway. But I was blessed so much by this experience that I'm like, let me come early and let me share this experience. Let me share what I just learned and see if it'll be able to help. So come on in. Do me the huge favor, hit the bottom left share button. Share this video because I'm sure it would bless others that's on your timeline. And then when you share it, hit this, let me know that you share it so I can come back and show you some love. And so let me say good morning right quick to those. If you're catching this on a replay, drop replay. And if you're catching it live, throw some hearts. All right. And so good morning, Miss Robin. Good morning, Mary Angeli. Good morning, Carla. Good morning, Miss Brenda. Good morning, guys. All right. And so let me first tell you how I was blessed this morning. And so I'm driving from dropping my kids off to school. Good morning, Firestone. And there's a crossing guard, which is not at my son's school. It's not his school. It's just a random crossing guard. I don't cross this way every day. Often, but not every day. Enough to where this guy knows who I am. That's my point. This man does not know me from paint on the wall, okay? And he's the crossing guard for the school. And let me give you a little bit more background. He's the crossing guard for a middle school. And these middle school students, they be a little unruly sometimes, especially in the afternoon. My heart be going out to them crossing guards because I be like, I will be there with the belt to somebody else's child. Them kids be something else. But in spite of it all, when he sits at a stop sign, and when I got there to the stop sign, I smiled over at him, and he's been greeting everybody, right? But he's like, what did he say? He was like, Happy Wednesday. You know, like in the joy that oozed out from him when he said Happy Wednesday, like to be grateful, to be happy just because it's a Wednesday. Like it doesn't need to be a holiday. It doesn't need to be a payday. It doesn't need to be a birthday. It doesn't need to be anything, but just because it's a Wednesday and you woke up on this side of the earth, Happy Wednesday. So I put it in my stories. I had to circle around. My spirit told me to circle around. But my spirit told me, it said, Clarissa, it's not just for you, but it's for him as well. And so I turned back around looking like the crazy person that I am, right? Good morning. I promise to go back and read all your comments. I turned back around like the crazy person I am, and I got my video ready. And I'm like, I didn't want to just videotape him. I wanted to, for one, for it to be able to benefit him, he had to know what I was doing. And so I saw him, I said, oh my God, the way that you just told me good morning, like I felt the joy that you had within just like went out. You just come out. I can see that you're determined to win on this Wednesday. And I'm like, I just want to record you saying good morning, Happy Wednesday to me again. And he was, of course he's kind of thrown off guard. This man don't know me. He's like, who is this crazy person? She want to record me. And he was like, Happy Wednesday. And it wasn't the same, right? And I'm like, no. You can hear the excitement in my voice. I'm like, no. Do it the same way that you did it the first time. He's like, maybe at Happy Wednesday. It wasn't the same because I know he was a little caught off guard, like, what is this crazy lady? Like, no one really comes up to you and just asks you, can I record you? And so after I got done recording, he said, I hope I ain't gonna get in no kind of trouble. I said, no. Just the way that you said Happy Wednesday, I felt the joy that you felt inside. I felt the way that you decided that you was gonna win on this Wednesday. And I had to bundle it up a little bit, right? Thank you for sharing, Tracy. And so he was like, thank you so much for that. You know, I didn't tell him that my spirit told me to come back, and I didn't tell him all of that, but he was like, thank you so much. But the joy that he had, the energy that he had, even to somebody that he didn't know, somebody that I don't know his name. I don't know anything about him, but I was able to feel the joy that he had. And I can tell that he chose to decide on this day to get up and win. And so that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Anyway, because it's Winning Wednesday. But I was blessed by that experience from him. And so one of the things that I wanted to talk about, and I kind of talked about it already, is winning on purpose. Oh my God. Let me see if I can get this really, really quick. We had and I meant to get it beforehand, but winning on purpose, deciding to set your day up on purpose and win on purpose. And a lot of times it's good if we use affirmations that help speak positivity into our life. And in my Fab Work Sisters group, FABWERK Sisters group, I put up a post, and I wanted us to just drop different affirmations. And I said I was going to select one of them. And one of these affirmations, shout out to Sister Melody, who did her affirmation. And it spoke volume, and I loved it. And so I'm going to share her affirmation. Affirmations are great. We use affirmations all the time, but unfortunately, a lot of times we use negative affirmations. I can't get this weight up off of me. I don't have the money. I feel defeated, or, just different things like that. And we have to learn to speak positive affirmations. For one, whenever we have affirmations, it should be speaking into the present, and then it should be positive. And so let me share. Hers hits some of those pointers of what it is. She said, I am in charge of how I feel, and today I am choosing happiness. I loved it so much. When you really want it, you are unstoppable. So again, she said, I am in charge of how I feel, and today I am choosing happiness. When you really want it, you are unstoppable. Like when I read it, I'm like, yes, sis, speak it. Could you imagine how you would feel if you woke up every day and you memorized that and you looked in the mirror and you said, I am in charge of how I feel, and today I am choosing happiness. When I really want it, I am unstoppable. Can you imagine how your day would go if just randomly throughout the day, and I'm going to say it one more time so somebody can write it down. I am in charge of how I feel, and today I am choosing to be happy. When I really want it, I am unstoppable. All right. Now, when we win, unfortunately, sometimes we lose, right? And all losers are not bad losers, right? And so sometimes we may lose old habits, right? If you decide that you're going to win on purpose with your fitness journey, maybe you'll lose some of the habits of not working out, or maybe you'll lose some of the habits of certain foods that you used to like to indulge on often. Maybe even you might find that you may lose friends, family, right? Some people may say, she's acting funny, she's acting different. I know I've personally been hit with that within my life, to where I've had to cut some family and some friends off, and it hurts me to the core. But I had to learn to love myself more and understand that I'm winning, and I'm winning on purpose. And if those around me can appreciate the growth and the changes that I'm making, then I can't have them in my circle, because I can't have you pollute what it is I'm not trying to build. And so sometimes with winning, it comes drawing back from some things. And I'm a true believer, what's meant to be will be. And so maybe at a different time of life, things will come back around. But in the meantime, you have to choose to win. And sometimes when you choose to win, it means getting rid of different things that's going to pollute you being able to win. And then the last thing I want to talk about is walking by faith. Walking by faith and not by sight. Some of us are winning and you're not even acknowledging the fact that you're winning. I can give an example for myself, right? I can give an example for myself. So only like really my close people know, but I get different. I can be walking in different places and people give me prophecies quite often, right? If you don't know what a prophecy is basically when someone is speaking positivity into your life, or not even necessarily always positive, because sometimes a prophecy is a correction, but it's basically a message from God that God put on them for them to tell to you, right? It's what it should be, right? And so for one, my pastor is a prophet as well, but also randomly I can be in different places in the store and not even really, and somebody will stop me and say, hey, you know, yada, yada happened. I can remember this one time I was in Walmart and the lady was like, she was like, I see your name on stages. I see you speaking on stages, and I see you doing things like your name is going to be great. And she was like, I see like this time this year, which is like around the time that we in now. She's like, I see you doing, you know, so many big things, right? And so Rissa had to check Rissa, you know, because sometimes you will have moments that you check Rissa. I grabbed onto her prophecy and I believed it and I held it on, right? And then I had to check myself like last week. It was like last week I had to check myself. I wasn't acknowledging my win. I wasn't saying, I understand I'm trying to get the words right, y'all. I understand the magnitude of what I'm doing, but I'm not giving my win the full glory, right? If that makes sense, it's like, oh, I'm expecting to see my name in lights and on glam and so forth. It's like, I'm expecting this level 10 win. And maybe I'm at a level 5 win, but because I don't see the level 10 win, I'm not acknowledging the level 5. And so I had to pull back and I had to check Rissa. I said, Rissa, you was just on the stage at that time. It was like the week before, a couple of days ago. It was like, you was just on the stage, speaking on stage with over 2,000 people in the audience. That prophecy is coming true. It may not be exactly how you pictured it. You know, it may not be exactly how you thought it was going to be. And how you picturing it, it may come. But however, don't discredit your win. Don't not recognize your win. Don't just only look at what you see that's going on around you and not notice what you do have going for you. And so I was like, I had to check myself. I'm like, wow, Lord. And I had to apologize to God. I'm like, wow, God, I'm super sorry because I have a win. And because it doesn't look like the win that I thought it was going to be, I'm not acknowledging the win. And, you know, we have the type of God that sometime before he can even take you to the next glory, you have to be able to appreciate the current glory that you're currently in. And so and I know I'm not the only one, right? Because sometimes we're constantly beating ourselves up, or we're constantly seeking for more. That sometimes when we have the win right there, it doesn't feel like a win. You're trying to lose 20 pounds, but you lost 5 pounds. And you don't notice that, girl, you've been trying to lose 5 pounds forever. You finally lost these 5 pounds. You are winning. You wanted to exercise 5 days a week and you went exercising for 3 days a week, but before that you didn't exercise the month at all, and so you're not acknowledging that win. Girl, you are winning. You are winning. It may not be the win that you exactly pictured, but you are winning. You said that you was going to change up your diet and you was going to eat a little bit different, and you sneak and you had that, not sneak, but you decided to have that one piece of cake. But because you had that one piece of cake, you're beating yourself up. But what about what you did all the other rest of the time? Girl, you are winning. You are winning, sis. You decided that you was going to start up your business, and you're showing up every day for your business. But however, the customers isn't coming up, but still you continue to show up every day for your business. You are winning. There are seeds that's being planted that you may not see developing just yet, but they're there and they're planted. You are winning. You have to learn, and I'm talking to me too, you have to learn to give yourself credit for the wins. Even when they don't look as gigantic as you think that they should look, you're winning. And so it is Wednesday. Happy winning Wednesday. I love you. Continue to be positive. Continue to stay prayed up. Continue to love yourself and love on others, because we all got this and we all can do this day by day, step by step, okay? All right, guys. Love you, love you, love you so much. Hope that you got value for this. If you got some value from this, drop value inside of the comments. If you shared this video, do me the huge favor. Hit the drop it after you hit the bottom left share button and share this video. Share so I can come back and show you some love too. I am sure, I'm 100% positive that it's somebody that's in your timeline that when you share this, that can benefit from this. So Share it, okay? Love you, love you, love you. Talk to you later. I promise to go back and read all the comments too, okay? Bye-bye.